Hello and welcome to another video. Today we're going to configure, verify, and troubleshoot EIGRP for IPv4. The commands I'm going to use are right here for a classful network, router EIGRP1, and then the network address. For using the wildcard mask, I'm going to use router EIGRP1, the network with the wildcard, the network address with the wildcard mask. And here's some commands you can use to verify. Right over here I have a 1941 router. I'm going to go ahead and open up that router. We'll go to CLI. We're going to answer no to enter in the initial configuration. We're going to hit enter again, enable, config T. Alright, and this is basically just going to be a real quick down and dirty. I've got no other devices hooked up here, so it's not going to be like a big network. So I'm just basically going to show you how to enter in these commands, and then show you how to verify. And then for troubleshooting, basically you can just use these same verify commands to troubleshoot. Alright, so let's go ahead and do a classful network. So we're going to do router from the global config, from the config terminal there. Alright, so router EIGRP1. And then we're going to enter our network address. So we type in network, and let's give it a network address of 192.168.0.0. Alright, and then what we're going to do is we're going to hit Control Z, and then from here we can just do show IP protocols. And right here it shows routing protocol is EIGRP1. Alright, and the reason we put a 1 right there is that's the autonomous system number. You can make that number anything you want. It really doesn't matter. However, if you have other EIGRP neighbors, you might want to configure those with the same. If they're sending each other's routing table and everything, then you might want to make sure they have the same autonomous number there. All right, so let's go ahead and hit Control Z, and now we're going to go back into config T. And we're going to type in router EIGRP1. We're going to put in the network address of 192.168.0.0. Then you're going to hit a space. And now we're going to put in the wildcard mask. So say we only want IP addresses. We only care about IP addresses that have 192.168 in it. We don't care what the rest of the IP address is. So on a wildcard mask, if you want that number, you're going to put a 0.0, and then if you don't really care about the rest of it, then you're going to put .255.255. So think as zeros as yeses and the 255s as no's. Alright, so now we're going to hit enter, and now we're going to hit Control Z. Type in show IP protocols, and it will show you EIGRP. However, that could possibly have been from the first time we put EIGRP on it. So let's see if we can do config T, no EIGRP, or how about no router EIGRP 1. Okay, so we'll do a Control Z, show IP protocols. It shows us nothing. Alright, so now we're going to go back in there, router config T, router EIGRP1, network 192.168.0.0, space, and we're going to put our wildcard in there, hit enter there. Now we're going to do a Control Z, and we're going to do show IP protocols again, and bam, right there it is, routing protocols EIGRP1. Alright, so we've put EIGRP using a classful network, EIGRP using a network address with the wildcard mask, and we verified using show IP protocols. And again, troubleshooting, you can use these same verify commands here to check to make sure that you have the appropriate things configured depending on network and everything, you can use those to troubleshoot. Alright, well, thank you again for watching another one of my videos, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you have, go ahead and give me a thumbs up or subscribe to the channel. Alright, have a great evening.